Hey everyone, welcome back to Champs Barbecue. Today we're going to be making red velvet cake on the smoker. That's correct. We are going to do something that's normally traditionally done in an oven on the smoker for your convenience, or for that special person in your life who likes smoked stuff. So yeah, let's get started on this stuff. We'll let you know what we need here. You're going to need your cake mix. I'm going to do a little bit different here. And cheat a little bit because I have box stuff. You're gonna need 3 eggs. You're gonna need a half a cup of oil, 1 cup of water, a bowl, a pan, a mixer, and your smoker. So yeah, let's go get the smoker temp set. This says to set it for 350 degrees for the oven. I think I'm gonna do it for 300 on the smoker just so it doesn't get too hot and hopefully doesn't burn the cake that much on any parts of it, the sides, the bottom, and such like that. So. So we're gonna be using a cherry bourbon barrel wood pellets here. So like I said, we're going to switch it to 300 degrees. We're going to start it up, preheat the smoker to smoke. I'm using my Z-Grill pellet grill. I have used this for all my videos. It works phenomenally. I highly recommend it if you're just getting into smoking and such like that for a cheap alternative. So when that gets to warmed up to 180 or 120, I'm going to bump it up to 300 just to get the smoke rolling, and then okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start mixing our stuff. You're always going to want to start with your dry ingredients. Next, we're going to add in our 3 eggs. Our oil. And our 1 cup of water. Then we're going to stick the mixer down the side. Slowly get it going here, and then as it starts to declump a little bit, we'll pick up the speed on the hand mixer to get to that nice and silky consistency. There we go. All right, now the grill outside is preheating, so by the time I'm done with this, it should be perfectly timed for us to just walk it out there and get it on. You want to make sure you get all the sides, all the corners of the bowl. Okay. You know you gotta take it back to the childhood. Yeah, that's good. As you can see, it's a nice silky consistency right here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna spray our pan and get it nice and greased up for when we pour the cake batter into the pan. Okay. The only pan I had that fit the dimensions I needed was a heart one, which kind of works out perfectly because it's red velvet. So what's heart red. So we'll do some loveliness here today for it. Let's use the scraper. You want to scrape the sides, get it all down. So the box calls for it to be baked in the oven for this size pan for about 30 minutes or so. Give or take a few minutes here and there. But we're not really going to go by what the time on the box is. We're going to go by what the cake does. I'm going to go out there in probably 20 minutes, take a toothpick, check it, and make sure it's baking properly, and possibly rotate it just so that way it gets an even coat, cooking all the way around it and stuff like that. So we're just going to drop this in the sink. So what you can do here, you want to tap it on the counter a few times. Try to get some of those extra air pockets out of there. You don't have to if you want a more airier one, but we're going to go ahead and go for a little bit more of a denser cake on this one. So let's go check on the grill, and I'm going to go check on the grill, and we'll get back to you when it's time to check on this and put it in. Okay, so the grill is preheated. So now we are going to get out there and stick it on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. The smoke is coming out nice and clean. We're going to stick this as far as we can away from the direct heat source. So we're going to push it all the way against by the chimney. That way it doesn't get direct heat, but it gets enough to where it should be cooking it. Like I said, I'm going to come out in about 15-20 minutes, and we're going to rotate it to make sure that it's getting evenly cooked on both sides, not just cooking all in one spot. Okay, so we're going to do our first initial check. It's been about 20 minutes so far, so let's take a look. Whoo! Still nice and liquidy. It's getting a little high up there, more than I was expecting. So let's rotate it real fast and let it keep baking. Okay, got my gloves. Let's rotate this. The edges are looking quite nice, so let's give it like another 20 minutes and see how it goes. Like I said, we're cooking it on a slower temp. That way it doesn't burn it or cook it too fast. So when we get back to that next time, we will check it. I'll get back with you. Okay, so it's been about another 20 minutes, so let's give it a look and see how it's looking now. Oh yeah, that's looking a lot better. You got a little bit of ash on top, but that's not a big deal. Seems to firm up quite a bit. Toothpick test. Straight down the middle, pull it out. It's coming out a little bit, so it's almost there. Let's give it like another 5-10 minutes. And at that point, should be perfect. We'll get back to you inside. So we got the cakes done and out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get a knife, kind of go around the edges just to loosen it. We're gonna flip it onto the cooling rack. Actually, it still seems pretty, since I greased it beforehand, it came off relatively nice. So we're gonna do that, flip it. Tap it a few times. It should come right out. Oh, must have missed a little spot right there in the middle. But we're gonna let that cool. That's a little piece on the bottom that came off. But we're gonna give that a nice hot try. Let's see. Has a little bit of that smoke flavor to it. Not too bad. Still super tasteful. Yeah, after it cools down, we'll get it all frosted up with our cream cheese frosting. And yeah, we'll taste it again then at that point. So thank you again for joining us on Champs Barbecue. I'm hoping to do more videos, more than like this, more than just like the barbecue, smoked meats and stuff like that. I've already done a few other ones where I did a garlic parmesan aioli. I've done how to make a French baguette and to make an olive oil dip. Those are going to be up in the link up on top for some of my other cooks, just the normal everyday type of stuff. Same with the cake. When this one's all done and said, I'll add it to that playlist. Please check out both my playlists, my barbecue one and my everyday cook, normal stuff that's not meat related. Okay, and we'll get back to it when it's time to frost it. Okay, so it has cooled down quite enough to us to be able to put on our frosting. You want to get yourself like a small spatula. Just slowly start layering it on there. And there you have it. A delicious, frosted, smoked red velvet cake. So it's all done frosted up. Let's get a cut in there. Try a little piece. Got some good color to it. Still a little warm. Makes that nice fresh taste. Let's try it out. Like I said earlier, small hint of smoke, but not overbearing. Really good flavor to it. Super moist, as you can see. Still nice and airy. Oh yeah. Definitely try it. Let me know what you guys think. Please enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Champs Barbecue. Please like, subscribe down there. That little button down there. Next to that little bell, please hit that too to help me out. And get notified when we get more uploads. So enjoy. Eat cake. Because you can have your cake and eat it too. Especially here on Champs Barbecue. Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful night.